guys, here we are, Stoomboy, the Combat Companion. So, as always, shows brought to you by Hard Life Fightwear. So, Hard Life Fightwear offering a range of products, whether it be gi, no gi, MMA, they do have you covered. So, anybody looking for any cool stuff, then head over to hardlifefightwear.co.uk, use the discount code STOOM15, and you will get a bit of a discount from whatever you buy. So we're going to be talking about Unity Fighting Championships. So, Unity Fighting Championships going to be held on October the 25th at the Dolphin Centre in Darlington. Now, ticket availability, guys, make sure you hit up your chosen fighters first of all. If you are going to see someone in particular, so they'll be able to get tickets. There's also pay-per-view, so if you can't make the event on the night, pay-per-view is going to be on live MMA. The link is in the bio for young subs. For Unity Fighting Championships. So the link is in the bio there, so make sure you head over to that. It's going to be another amazing night. I mean, Unity always put on amazing shows. Do you know what I mean? It's always Scotland versus England. Do you know what I mean? They've always, that's the way they put it out there. Do you know what I mean? So they always, they seem to be the Scottish, the best that we've got in Scotland, taking on the best that they've got down in England. And listen, we do well, man. We go down there and smash people, man, which is what we're going to do on October the 25th for sure. So now my guest today is going to be on the show that day, David Gibbons, Garnock Valley MMA. So David's going to be heading down there, looking to put on a show. Those Ayrshire boys are fucking tough, man. Do you know what I mean? And he's going to come down, and bring some violence with him for sure. So, so David, listen, absolute pleasure, brother. Thanks for
having me. Appreciate it.
So, tell us about you then. Just back from holiday. Where were you? Where'd you go?
Lanzarote. Just a week with the family, really.
Nice.
Obviously, I couldn't take a dip for training, so I dieted before I went out, so I could give myself a couple of kilo leeway. Because obviously the all-inclusive, the food, always you can't say no. Do you know what I mean? But I'm on weight. I weighed myself this morning, bang on weight. So
nice. Still a month away as well. Do you know what I mean? Just under a month away. So doing well, man. There's going to be no crazy weight cuts for you then coming up to fight.
No, but plan is just to now I've dieted, so I'm calorie maintenance now up into the fight as my training increases. We've got a lot of sparring coming up as well.
Yeah.
So that'll be need to save my energy levels really.
Definitely. Obviously fighting out at Garnock Valley MMA, so great gym, really good gym, great people as well.
Aye, Coach Craig, we're actually quite a new club. You know Craig, as you were saying before.
Yeah.
So Craig's a purple belt in jiu-jitsu. He should be a black belt. He's really good, really good. So that's Craig's background, but we also train alongside Shawnee Stewart sometimes at Baseline. We got on really well with all the Baseline crowd there. Shawnee's got so much experience as well. We go on a Sunday to the open mat now and again. On Friday coming, we're going over to Ayrshire Hit Squad with Neil's boys to do some training with them. It's good because the Ayrshire clubs, we try and stick together. And we all kind of work together. It's better that way, I suppose.
As I like that you guys do that, because I know there's quite a few guys cross-train between like Shawnee's and they go to Ayrshire Hit Squad, and do you know what I mean? There's quite a few guys do it. So, and it's the way it should be. Do you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, I mean, don't get me wrong, if you're fighting each other in a Scottish show, it's different. But I mean, as soon as you cross the border, man, we should all be together and helping each other, because as I said at the beginning, we want to go down and smash all these English guys. Do you know what I mean?
Definitely.
And that's the way it should be. Do you know what I mean? And you'll get some, I mean, Ayrshire Hit Squad, man, they've got some absolute animals there. Do you know what I mean? So, and Shawnee, man, I mean, if anybody that's ever rolled with Shawnee Stewart's horrible, man. He's a horrible guy.
Guy's just a wizard, isn't he? He's just a wizard.
Yes, he is. But it's for the benefit of you. Do you know what I mean? That you're able to go out there and get all this training with all these kind of higher level guys, and do you know what I mean? And mixing it up with all these people, and then it's going to show on October the 25th.
Definitely. Looking forward to it. Can't doubt the amount of effort Craig puts in himself. He's the only coach that we've got, really. And we're growing as a club each week. So we shout outs to him, man. He's been putting in the work back behind the scenes for the boys, and hopefully we'll progress as a club as well.
Craig's a nasty guy as well, man, on the mat. Do you know what I mean? He's a horrible piece of work as well. Do you know what I mean?
He loves to let you work, and then he'll just turn. And I'm like...
But it's great person. He's an awesome kid, do you know what I mean? Craig was. So as I remember training a few times with him, and do you know what I mean? Such a nice guy. So We just got a couple of comments coming in. Aidan Brindley just saying, "Get up, my boy."
So he's fighting on the 18th at Braveheart.
Nice.
Aidan is. We've got Aidan, Ewan, and Jacob. Jacob's fighting against Keegan for the heavyweight title.
Yeah.
So quite a few of the boys. Hopefully, we'll put Garnock Valley on the map. That's the plan.
Definitely got Will Callan. Sorry, shout out from Faz Lane. Good luck, kiddo. You know what I mean? So obviously a couple of comments coming in there from the boys. So tell us about Unity then. Unity, massive promotion, certainly from an amateur point of view. Do you know what I mean?
Aye.
We've had some amazing matchups on Unity over the years. Some of our top amateurs that are now very, very good professionals obviously came through Unity and so on. So tell us about how the fight came about for you.
It was an odd one, really. So, because this is Craig's sort of first, we're kind of still, like I said, a new club. So,
yeah,
we're trying to kind of get to know promoters and stuff like that. Because the boys got on the Braveheart, I was like, put my name in for that, and it was like Braveheart was, we can't get your opponent. I was like, right, no worries, and it was through something on Instagram, and I just kept looking for promotions. And I was like, Unity. So I sent it to Craig, and I was like, I'm happy, and he was like, right, okay, we'll ask the questions, and then that was it.
Nice. So a good show. It's really, really well run show. I mean, the fighters, any fighters that we talk to, they always say the same thing. They look after the fighters. Do you know what I mean? The sound system is loud. So when you come out, man, like they're going to hear your music from Garnock Valley. Do you know what I mean?
That's all right.
But they always say it's dead loud and they love it. Do you know what I mean? Because you know yourself, music is going to get your adrenaline pumping and stuff like that. So, but they say it's definitely a well-run show. Steve and the rest of the team do an amazing job with you guys. So, it's going to be, you're going to enjoy it, man. You're going to definitely enjoy it.
I'm looking forward to it. It's nerve-wracking, but it'll be good to get there and just show everybody what the Ayrshire boys are all about, I suppose.
Aye. What did the family think? Obviously, you going out there being an MMA fighter. Do you know what I mean? What does the? You said you've got kids. So you got how many kids you have?
I've just got one. She's 16 months old, so she's just running about like a case. She's not got. But like I came from an amateur boxing background. First stepped into a boxing gym when I was about 13-year-old.
Yeah.
So I've been on and off. I've had a couple of amateur fights, exhibitions. So I'm used to getting into a crowd. Like I've competed at championships up at Motherwell and stuff like that. So it's nerve-wracking until the first punch is thrown and then you sort of switch off, really. I know that. I'll be nervous until I actually get in there, cage shuts I'll also go on that 50 pence piece and then we'll get it going.
That's the thing, mate. As soon as the door closes, man, you know it's business. Do you know what I mean? This is it. Do you know what I mean? I'm here to do a job. Do you know what I mean? I'm going to go out there. I'm going to smash this guy and then obviously come up the road, obviously unhurt, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Do you know what I mean? So, What do you like? I mean, obviously, because coming from boxing, obviously boxing's a true form of combat sports. It's a stand-up sport, and do you know what I mean? It's a proper gentleman sport. Coming into MMA, which is obviously a lot different. You've got the ground games. Do you know what I mean? You've got kicks and knees and all that kind of stuff, depending on the rule sets. So what for you? What's been the big, apart from the obvious? What's been the big difference in training and stuff like that?
Oh, right. So when I first started MMA sparring, it was weird. The stances of all you've got to adapt your stance. If you stand too heavy in your front leg, you're either getting taken down or you're getting it kicked away. So having to adapt my boxing stance to a more sort of no Muay Thai, but do you know what I mean? Squaring up a wee bit more so you can then use your kicks. Whereas before I was always heavy in the front leg and my front leg was just getting chopped up.
Yeah. You very quickly realise, well, by the way, I can't do this.
Aye,
you know what I mean?
very quick. Or somebody goes straight for that leg and you're taken down. So you're like, oh, no, I can't do that anymore.
And then you talked about, obviously, training. You get a lot of grappling training, obviously, at Shawnee Stewart's and stuff like that as well. I mean, they've got some amazing people there. And again, some very, very high level. Shawnee, do you know what I mean, one of the top black belts coming out of Scotland. So being able to mix it up with these guys, obviously, is a huge benefit to your game.
Aye, like today, myself and 3 other boys and Craig are in the gym this morning, just working on some more stuff, like defensive stuff, offensive, and it was good. It's a chilled environment. Then we all just done some pads and then went for a sauna together. So it's not every session's got to be 100%, as you know. So Monday, Wednesdays is when we're I've got a 2-hour session tomorrow. But today's session was more sort of technical rather than getting in there and hammering each other.
Yeah. That you always say that though, do you know what I mean? But how many times have you went in there like, right, we'll just go light, and then you end up with an absolute war every single session almost?
Well, Aidan that commented, we done that literally about 2 months ago. I couldn't walk on my leg and he couldn't either because we're just kicking each other's legs away.
But it is, do you know what I mean? But you know yourself, I mean, especially when you've got fights coming up, there's time to go hard, there's times to maybe not go as hard, do you know what I mean? So it's all about learning, do you know what I mean? So, but yeah, I've been in gyms. Do you know what I mean? Craig as well, man. You see it, Craig, we're going to go light, and man, it's like a world championship matchup, do you know what I mean? So, and that was the good thing about obviously Likens, MMBJJ and stuff like that, where, do you know what I mean? There was no easy rounds, man. There was no easy rounds at all. So, and you guys are reaping the benefit. As you say, Craig's a purple belt, should be a black belt, man. He's been in the game for a very, very long time. Do you know what I mean? So, and as I say, you're getting the benefits of his experience and things that he's picked up along the way.
Yeah, he had an MMA background as well growing up. So that's sort of why he stepped away from jiu-jitsu for a while.
Yeah.
Sort of took his MMA career on. But he keeps saying he's wanting to go back to the grappling and he keeps saying, I need to get my black belt. So we keep pushing him. Come on, coach.
He is, man. He is. Craig was always brilliant to watch, even in jiu-jitsu comps and stuff like that. I didn't really see much of his MMA stuff, but his jiu-jitsu stuff, I did get to see quite a bit of. Do you know what I mean? And firsthand, he was always brilliant to watch. Do you know what I mean?
So calm. He just doesn't stress. He just sits there on top of you and just smothers you. And he's so calm about it.
Horrible guy, man. As I say, very, very horrible guy. What's the plan then for you then? Obviously, again, you got this coming up October the 25th. In 5 years, David, where would you like to see yourself?
So I don't, long term, see what happens. I'm going to drop weight, I think. So I'd like to drop down to middleweight after this.
Yeah.
I think that will suit me much better. So that's what we're going to do. I've got a jiu-jitsu comp in December. I'm going to start, once this is done, go for that one. It's up in Motherwell, I believe.
Grappling industry, yeah.
That's the one, grappling industry. So I'm going to get forward for that, me and all the boys, and kind of develop. When we're not active in the MMA scene, we're going to stay active in the jiu-jitsu scene. So we've always got a hand in somewhere. Then the plan is drop to 80 odd, 85 or 83, whatever, see what we can sit at, and then hopefully we'll go and see if we can get 3-4 fights next year. That's the plan, really. Long terms, I've not got anything. I just like to take it, everything as it comes, really.
Definitely. Yeah. That's the best way. It's the best way, do you know what I mean? See how it goes, do you know what I mean? So, but it's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing for you. Grappling Industry says I'll be there on the day as well, do you know what I mean? So we'll definitely get a catch up and let's see how that grappling is on the day, do you know what I mean? So, no pressure, David, no pressure. So, final thing then, obviously, again, you've got amazing people around you, but anybody in particular you want to shout out to? So,
just
any sponsors?
All my sponsors, get a couple of names, so they know who they are. Just a big thanks for everything that they've done for me throughout this camp. All their contributions are highly, I'm so thankful for it. Obviously to my family, because I'm never in the house now training. It's like daddy duties have taken a step back a wee bit, but so I'll say thanks to my partner for that. But apart from that, my teammates as well, and Craig, like I can't progress as a person with good teammates around me. And it's good that the boys are coming up. A harder spar for me means that I'm getting better and they're getting better. So it's always good to bring everybody around up beside you. So
yeah, definitely. And anybody you've missed, man, everybody knows who you are. Do you know what I mean? It'd be a long list if you had to name everybody.
Definitely.
A very, very long list, do you know what I mean? So anybody that he's missed out, you guys all know who you are. So, so guys, there we go then. David Gibbons, Garnock Valley MMA is going to be heading to Unity Fighting Championships. That is on October the 25th, the Dolphin Centre in Darlington. Now, tickets, if you are going to see David, then just hit David up or hit the team up Garnock Valley for ticket details. Pay-per-views also on this as well through Live MMA. So make sure if you're not in attendance, you're watching it on the TV on the pay-per-view. So one thing I always talk about as well, that's very, very important. We say this when we speak to every amateur is sponsorship. Now, sponsorship's important for a number of different reasons. From a fighter's point of view, it allows the fighter to go away and just focus everything on training, focus everything on the fight and stuff like that. From a business point of view, it gets your business out there in front of so many people. I mean, especially the pay-per-view. I mean, what does an advert cost to put an advert on the TV? It costs thousands. Do you know what I mean? So to get your details on a pay-per-view doesn't cost that much at all. Do you know what I mean? So it's very important. It helps the fighters focus on nutrition. Do you know what I mean? Gym fees need paid for. Gear needs paid for. So any sponsor that jumps on board, David, how do they get in contact with you?
Just reach out on Facebook or Instagram. If highly appreciated. There's also more than just me as well in our gym. Loads of our boys are coming up the amateur ranks who would be really, really appreciative. A lot of them are quite, shy, should we say. They'll not reach out to people. They're quite, you know what I mean? But they're really good athletes. So they also, you know what I mean? If anybody wants to just get in touch with Garnock Valley, my coach will point you in the right direction.
Definitely. So make sure you do hit them up, guys. As I say, they're coming through. I mean, a lot of these kids, especially down there, man, down in that side of Scotland, man, they're coming, man, and they're tough as nails, man. Do you know what I mean? And they've got the right people around them, which is absolutely awesome to see. One final comment just coming in before we go off from, I think, is it Shaho? So just some flexing muscles there, man. Do you know what I mean? So definitely a big shout out to them. So guys, there we go then. David Gibbons. David, absolute pleasure. Thank you very much for taking the time to speak to me. But listen, enjoy the rest of your training. It's good that you're on weight. You're at weight, so you don't need to worry too much about that. But listen, enjoy the rest of your training. Don't let Craig bully you, mate. Do you know what I mean? Don't let him bully you. Right? Him and that Shawnee Stewart, man. Do you know what I mean? So
maybe one day I'll get a tap. We never know. Probably not. Probably not.
Well, it's an absolute pleasure, brother. Thanks again, and have a good evening. All right.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.
Take care.